Charlene White, 41, learned on the ITV documentary Empire's Child last year that her 5-times great-grandfather was a slave owner. In the documentary, the Loose Women star is astonished by her connections to the British Empire and has taken to Twitter to hit back at claims she profited from the slave trade. Charlene took to Twitter yesterday evening to call out those who believe she profited from the slave trade. In view of her 62,400 followers, she spent all weekend. A few folk with nout better to do were furiously tweeting to out me for profiting from the slave trade. Sick, why? 'Cause my slave ancestors birthed kids belonging to slave owners. Kids who were born slaves. Sick, is there a British education system complaints department? Sick, many took to the post's comments to express their view on the documentary and Charlene's situation. Lusaluluastic said, "These people will never learn, it's a comfy ignorant lack of knowledge and it is so wrong." Shaz1440 added, "WTF. By their logic, Charlene's achievements are due to slavery 200 years later? Sick, that black people in the former colonies are existing thanks to slavery and colonization?" Jamara producer commented, "I guess I too benefited from the slave trade because I exist because of it." In Empire's Child, Charlene is astonished by her connections to the British Empire. "He was a slave owner, he owned people who looked like me," Charlene explained. She continued, "And that is within my bloodline, which is a weird thing to get my head around, and he is responsible for my family's lighter skin. Is it a nice history? No, but I feel it is something I needed to know." The documentary follows the news presenter as she comes to terms with some of the more uncomfortable parts of her family history. The Loose Women presenter was joined by several members of her immediate family to unlock the secrets of their heritage. In the documentary, Charlene met up with genealogist Diane Golding-Frankson to find out more about Stanbury. The expert informed her Stanbury had a number of children, many of whom were mixed race. White struggles to comprehend the information as she realizes the extent of her ancestors' role in the British slave trade. She responds, "You know the red in my hair when it's not dyed? Gosh, it's because of this man. This man could have been responsible for a lot of pain and chose to put his children in a stock take of the slaves he owned."